partnership that was just announced in the Discord. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, so the Cards of Eternity partnership with Illuvium. Now, me and Jimbo, we touched on this last episode quick, or maybe it was 2 episodes ago, because we
I
only
think it
saw
was.
a quick little image of the Atlas card, and we weren't even sure if it was an official partnership. It was just kind of like leaked within the Cards of Eternity, their trailer. But now we got confirmation in the Discord from Kieran that this is an official partnership. They're using the Illuvium IP, and more specifically, 9 different alluvials, the 3 different alluvial lines of Atlas. What's the little one? Alfie and Dash. But what are your thoughts on this? Like, does this make you want to go play their game? Do you think whoever's already playing their game is gonna want to jump over here to Illuvium? Is this a good idea?
I personally I said this last time and I still believe the same thing. It's just free advertising. Like why not? We just let them use a couple of our characters. They do all of the work and then we get free advertising. People are like, "Wait, this looks out of place here. What is an atlas?" And they look it up and the first thing you see is going to be Illuvium, right? So I think it's just free advertising. Why not? Would I play it? Probably not, but I might try it. But yeah, I like it. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I might jump into it, find their Discord or something, and just see what it's about. There's another thing that I've touched on in the past, but I thought it would have been really cool if the players of Cards of Eternity needed to go into the Illuvium overworld or on the marketplace and actually catch these alluvials in order to use it in their game. That's not the case for this. Obviously, we can't even go out into the overworld yet. But I still think it's pretty cool. Ricky Tan, what do you think?
Honestly, I'd only heard of them pretty much from the trailer, that being dropped. I've never played their game. I might be intrigued to go over there, so it's great for them. They're getting new cards out of it. They're getting a new audience. But what I love seeing is just the partnership, right? The Illuvium IP being open to share it, even though our game launch it's not out yet. It's going to be at the end of the year. But like when you compare it to Pokemon, who's very close guarded with people using their IP, kind of happy to see that our doors are a bit more open to that. I would love to see. My mind goes straight to the Lord of the Rings and the Magic the Gathering promotion that's going on, the One Ring. So if there's some way that we can use this to our advantage, yes, it's free promotion and publicity out there, but finding a way to bring those users into our game, I think that's going to be key. Maybe there's something planned. I don't know. I hope so. I'll be excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still. I mean, we only got that quick little announcement. I'm sure there's other, something else that they have in there. I don't know. Maybe you start playing, you get the cards in their game, and then you can get like beta access to our game or something. I don't know. I'm sure there's stuff behind the scenes stuff going on. But this kind of just reminds me of one of the biggest games that I've been into my whole life, basically before I got into Illuvium here, was Super Smash Bros. And that's just basically a game that just takes IPs from everywhere. And there are so many games that I had never heard about until I saw the character in Smash Bros. And then I'm like, all right, that seems like a pretty cool character. Let me go check out the game that they're involved in. Well, I guess I don't really know because I don't know too much about Cards of Eternity. It could be that kind of thing. Like somebody's just playing and they're just like, "Oh, this Atlas looks pretty badass. Like, let me go see what that game is all about." Jimbo, any thoughts on this? Any more thoughts?
No, it's just as I said. I think there is no negative side effects of this kind of a partnership as long as the game's good. Like I think it could look bad on Illuvium if it's like a shitty game, but I trust that Illuvium's vetting process. I'm sure it's a
Yeah.
fine game.
I mean, and even if it's a shitty game, that just means less people are gonna play it and see it
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah, I think it's fine. It's always a
If
net positive.
if this was successful, because obviously they're all water alluvials, do you think that they'll do nature, fire, air, and earth?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
drawing a
I didn't
blank.
even put that together. I didn't realize that they were all water, but yeah, now that you say that, yeah, maybe if this works out and it's beneficial, then they make another partnership down the line. After we're in open beta, maybe, and I don't know if their game's even playable yet. But yeah, when more people are in the ecosystem, maybe just kind of a little add-on for the partnership could be, something that's good.
Because on Aether Games COE, it's in the open beta is live, and in their Twitter profile it says Aether Games is transmedia development studio that creates immersive gaming and entertainment experiences for both Web 2 and Web 3 audiences. So that's what got me pretty excited when I looked into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they're drawing in the Web 2 audience and they get introduced to Illuvium, yeah, again. I mean, like Jimbo said, I don't see much downside to this. Seems pretty good to me. Seems like a good thing going on here.